Namaskar and Jai Hind. So last video we have discussed about SSL inspection, policy SSL inspection. So today what I will going to discuss about the web security, malware protection, advanced threat sandbox, and also I'm covering the secure browsing as well. This is a small topic. So basically first you need to know what is malware protection. Say simply, this is manageable. Most of the cases, access policy, you have to do your day-to-day activity, like you are allowing SSL inspection, SSL bypass, URL filtering, cloud control policy. You have to create file type control, bandwidth. It's not your day-to-day activity, but sometime you need this one. This is most important day-to-day activity. You have to allow URL, you have to block URL, cloud application control. You have to means you have to apply based on the application, or you can block or something like that. But in policy, web security, malware protection, see, this is there is an option that recommended policy. Most of the organization have used the same. They doesn't touch anything. What you need in malware protection, suppose you have to go to analysis and someone is asking you, I'm giving you a hypothetical scenario where a user is asking that I'm not able to access xyz.com. Okay, then what you have to do, you have to go to analysis and check that it is somehow blocked. Then what you have to do, there is an option. I'm just give you web inside log and log. I'm just run this query. Might be it is not come something because it's an evaluation copy. So here there no logs, na. So there is an option. You can see the logs category where it is block wire. If not, then what you have to do, you have to go and check. There is an option URL lookup. You have to put, like, I'm just give you example, ggle.com. Now if I just look up, it is web search engine. Okay, youtube.com. Okay, it will YouTube streaming media, fscbokk.com. It is also social media, social networking or social media, something like that. Mhm. So what you have to do now, some URL are finding as a malicious content or it is blocked by your malware protection. Then what you have to do, there is an option except security exception. Then what you have to do, mm, password protected file, most of the cases you can block it. Unscanned file you can block it. Okay, means which file is password protected, but some file sometime you need some financial file that will be a password protected, so it will be going to block. Make sure. Okay, and unscannable file that should be blocked. There will be no problem for that. But now, if someone is asking that this is my legitimate one, then how you have to do? Like I'm just HDFC BANK .com. Now you are using something HDFC Bank file or something like, or I see, I'm just giving an example. Now what you have to do? You have to click and add item. Now what happen? They will exclude hdfcbank.com if something is coming from this, something like that. Means basically your malware protection you have to just excluding. If you're just adding youtube.com, so it will just exclude. How to exclude? And if something is blocking but it is legitimate to your organization, then you can do exception from here. Okay, this is your malware protection, and rest everything will be remaining the same. Most of the case, inbound inspection, traffic inbound, everything has been protocol inspect, https, insp- now everything malware protection all are blocked. Okay, most of the cases, everyone is going for the recommendation one. Okay, now going to the next, for advanced threat protection, ATP. Okay, you unsaved, I haven't saved yet. No problem, I'm not going to save. This is minimum. Maximum it will also recommended 35C. This is recommended. So no one going to increase this. I mean, moderate risk or high risk. This is a normal one. Same thing. Command control, command control traffic alert. mm, Same. Malicious content, vulnerability, browser extension, file format. Block malicious URL. If you have to add how many maximum at, okay, you can block malicious URL. You can put like, I'll just give you example. Uh, xyz.com you need to block, so you have to add manually over here if you wants to. Okay. mm, Unknown phishing sites, everything. This is also everyone going for the recommendation on most of the cases. Okay. Here also something you need to go to same SSH tunneling allow, WPAT protocol, blocked content. If you need, you can just block. uh, mm, Give me a minute. Okay, what it is? Okay. It is countries, block countries. If wants to block Bangladesh, PAK, uh, CHI, China. So you have to block these countries. Sorry. Mm, BitTorrent, block P2P connection, block Google Hangout, block. Now, same thing. If someone is ask you that it is blocking advanced data protection, then how you can just allow? Same. You have to go and add here. These security profiles are related to some advanced threat protection, web filtering. Sorry, here you have to put the your, like I'm just putting an example, mysmit.com. You have to just add. This is my legitimate one. Okay, adb.com. You have to just save it. Save it will asking for your save change activation activated. I have activated this one. Okay. Now coming to your sandboxing. Same here you have to create some policies. Okay, sandboxing policy. But most of the cases here there is an option that you can create rule number, admin rank, rule name, enable status. Now file type, which kind of file type? Sandboxing means you have to send um if you can go FortiGate, Forti sandbox is there, Palo Alto they are called as wildfire. Okay, but all our concept is sandboxing, 0 day malware protection. Okay, Reddit, it's a very important topic. Okay, now which kind of file? I'm just executable, done. URL category, any user, any group, any location, any. What I'm just going to do, fast action allow scan. I'm asking directly quarantine. Allow and don't scan means it will directly allow. Allow and scan, I'm just giving a quarantine and block. Okay, fast time action, quarantine, and action of subsequence download block. Then I'm just putting a change number CHNG. Then I have to put a rule name, that is what is it is executable batch file or BATCHFILE. Sorry, BATCHFILE batch file. What happened, brother? BATCH. Okay, I'm not sure what happening into. I'm unable to write it. Rule name you have to put something. Now same thing you have to go and apply. This is, but most of the cases block policy always put on top. Not like that. Make sure where you're putting in the block policy is the most important part. You can put allow policy, it will not impact anything. But if you suddenly put a block policy on top of that and you don't know what is allowed, then it will be very difficult to your organization, that it will be impact your live traffic. So make sure when you are creating a block policy, make sure where it is placed. Okay, and then it is by default, it is in default policy, and above it will just create it. But yeah, make sure when you are creating a block policy, where it is allow policy, it is not impacting anything. Might be your which you are trying to allow, it is not allowing, but block policy is blocking, it is not going to impact anything. Then you can identify which policy it is blocking, then you can just put the policy on top of that. But block policy, if it isn't created without proper investigation and proper place, then it will you impact your organization live traffic. Make sure. Now, secure browsing. I have to go to a different, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just completing this part. Secure browsing. See, by default, it is allowing all browsing. If I'm just clicking on it, now you can see Microsoft browser, Chrome, Firefox, Safari, and Opera. This is 3 to 5. 5 are by default allowed. If you allow all, what is allow all means? It will allow everything from 0 to 100, means like that. Means if you can older version, everything is allowed. Now, what you have to do? If you go to this browser policy as per Zscaler, by default 2 or 3 latest version they will allow, 2 or 10, something like that, I'm not sure. But rest you can just, if you just click this and done, then it will block this one. If I'm just go, this is a best practice, then I'm not going to use the older versions. There is two option, either you can use from your AD and mention that this is only the recommended version that will allow from GPO policy, that you can do. Else what you can do, you can go and add from here. If you are just wants to block Safari older version, Apple, this is asking for the block, then this only versions has been blocked, 14, 13, 15, 16. By default 2 or 3 version is already there, so there will be no issue. If you allow block this one as well, automatically it will allow the latest version only. Okay, so make sure what you are blocking. Chrome, right? If I'm just going to older version, means below this it will automatically block all. Okay, Opera, older version. If you put none, then means it will impact, sorry, it will allow all your versions, older versions to the top versions. So it is better that before you do something in your organization, make sure which is your organization recommended version, and then you can do this. Else you have to allow all by default detail. You do not do anything. Okay. If you just go on recommendation, this is also a recommendation. Okay, older version with known vulnerability increase the security risk for organization, allowing a limited set of browser reduce the risk. This is a normal. Okay, so you can do this. So this is all in web. DLP, it's another video I'll just going to create for DLP. So malware protection, you know, most of the cases you have to just summarize this one. Malware protection minimum, exception is there, then you have to put advanced threat protection, more or less same, you have to put exceptions. Sandboxing, you have to create policy. First make sure if you just allow, okay, but if you are creating a deny policy, make sure where you have put it, the policy placement. Secure browsing, you have Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, Firefox, Opera. By default it will allow all. If you mention and if you select any version over here, then it will basically block that version. By default it will allow last 2 or 3 updated version by any browser. You no need to worry about it. It's Zscaler recommended. Even you can go and Zscaler document, it will give you the same. Okay, for today, I'll this much. Next, I will go last DLP. Next class, I will start in Zscaler Client Connector, ZCC. Thank you, guys.